Hello again, everyone. Once again, this is your hostess Corinne from Choosing One Studios on this special episode of Let's Play Lufia 2, Capsule Monsters. So, taking a look, well, actually, let's take a look at something else. Look at my gold. Look at my levels. My levels are about 5 higher than the last time you saw me, and I have about 32,000 more gold. This will not be going in the main playthrough. This is just a little sidestep I wanted to take. Spend a little extra time grinding off screen with the frame rate set to maximum, and, well, I just thought you would appreciate seeing a little something that we won't be keeping with the main game. You'll be seeing it in the main game eventually, but just to let you know, I'm not about grinding. So, we're going to finally conquer our hunger, at least the hunger of Foomy. As you see there, he's got a 32 bar of food. He wants a long knife, and if we get it for him, he'll grow. But we only have 5 long knives, and that's just really not going to be enough to cut it. So can we get something else that'll satisfy, since long knives are kind of expensive? Well, I know exactly the place, and we're going to use an item we haven't used yet. But to use it, we're going to step outside. Now that we're outside, we'll want to grab up a warp and go over to Sundleton. You hadn't seen that yet, so I thought I would show it off. So, with that said, we're going to go up this way to the shop, or maybe the wrong way. Nope, there it is. That's the shop we'll be going to next. First, we're going to head to the shop over here, and we're going to buy a good 17 battle knives. This will make sense very shortly. So, we've got 17 of those bought. So what are we going to do? Well, first off, look at Foomy's stats. He's higher level than before, so my numbers are buggered, but his HP is about 128, attack power is 63, defense 60, all good, right? So we're going to feed him a little bit. First of all, so we get everything sorted, we're going to grab the Shriek and put it down so it's right between the battle knife and the long knife. This is important. If we give him a long knife right now, it'll grow by 3, he'll say thank you, and he'll ask for a Holy Robe. Holy Robe is a near endgame item. That's ridiculous to feed you. You're a level 1 capsule monster. You give him a Shriek, he wants a magic scale. A little bit more reasonable, still ridiculous. Again, Thunder Axe, we'll get those in about 5 towns. Not too ridiculous. Long knife again. But if we only buy long knives, that's 3, that's actually, let's see here, I forget the numbers. It's 32 divided by 3 times 600 gold. Whereas battle knives, well, they can fill in the blanks for us. You'll get long knives fighting kobolds, so I recommend getting as many as you can from them. And when he wants long knives, give him battle axes, or battle knives. It makes him happy, it fills up his bar, rather quickly all things considered, and that'll get you going a little bit faster, making capsule monsters cost a lot less to grow to their full potential. And now we can give him a long knife, and again use Shrieks, about 3 or 4, to get him lowered back to the point where he'll want another long knife. Things that they super want, we'll always give them 3. Things that they will take happily, we'll be giving them 1. They can sometimes get even more, such as 6 or 8, but you either need a very special item for that, or a very more advanced item. But, let's give him this last long knife and see what happens when we fill up that growth meter. Not very impressive looking, right? Well, take a look. His HP is a lot higher, his attack's a lot higher, defense is a lot higher. We can take a direct look, because we can level him back down. His HP rose up about 30, attack power about 20, all around a pretty good upgrade. He'll also be able to learn additional special abilities, and, well, he's all around better, still the same level, still the same experience. But now he wants a Buster Sword. And no matter how many Shrieks you feed him, it ain't really going to change his mind at this level. I always used to give them wooden shields at this point, which you can buy in Tanble for 1,200. That means you'll be paying that 32 times. Ridiculous for this point in the game unless you really want to grind and get the kind of levels I'm at right now. But if you go up here, you can get something marginally cheaper. That's right. 32 apple ciders. Not really that much better, but marginally so. For that, we just go down. Good. And we fill this up again. We're gonna cut this one until I have him to, well, actually almost about to level up, so you don't have to hear that sound over and over and over again. And here we are. One last apple cider to go. Purple thing of fluff. He wants War Rapiers now, which we don't get for a very long time. In fact, it's not another like 6 towns before we can even think of leveling this guy up. But look at his health now. His attack power is now 125. A couple minutes ago, it was 63. Also, you'll notice he has the ability of Headbutt. He has considerably higher stats all around. This little sucker's the guy you want on your team. Definitely. Foomy Punch can upgrade to Mega Punch at either this level or the next level. I think he can start learning his 3rd special attack. Really, this is awesomely more powerful in every way. I don't even need to show you a battle. You can just look at the numbers. That's really how much better they get. The best part, see all those different capsule monsters all across the bottom there? The next one being light, then wind, then forget what that stands for, then dark, then earth, then fire. Each of those will be just as satisfied with these ingredients. So, why am I saying we won't be seeing a lot of Foomy pretty soon? Well, I could spend that metric crap ton of money. As you can see, I went from about 43,000 gold to almost only 8. But Foomy is a great capsule monster for early in the game. I find him kind of boring. Not very exciting. His moves are all single hit. Not really all that impressive. One thing also you'll notice, the earlier forms are no longer hungry. I'll get into more about that later, but it is important, trust me on that one. So they only have one more level before they hit Master. That's a special level though. Even unless you know some secrets, you'll never ever get Master, and you don't really need this to beat the game. They're just little helpers, as you've noticed. So what can we do from here? Well, not a lot. That's essentially as far as you can get a capsule monster this early in the game. With one little exception. There's an item called the Bee Rock. Much like the Horse Rock we got earlier, I obtained 2 Bee Rocks during this level up encounter, or endeavor, whatever you want to call it. These raise it by 1. Now, there is a 4% chance of a Bee Rock dropping. I fought maybe 40 battles in that area or more, and I got 2. So, while that is a very cheap way, and if you wanted to grind it out, let's just say you wouldn't really need capsule monsters to level 3 or level 4 for this part in the game anymore. So, I very powerfully recommend against that approach. War Rapiers will be in copious supply soon enough, and hey, have a little bit of patience. So, that said, next video we'll be going back to my non-freakishly leveled party, and we'll be going on to the next town, which is Clemento. I always remember its name because of its similarity to Clamato. So, I hope you enjoyed this little aside, little cutaway sort of thing. And let me know if you'd like me to do this as we go for each capsule monster, as I'd be more than happy to, and then still do a compilation at the end. Or, well, hey, just let me know what you'd like to see. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll cut away now to me showing you the next dungeon. Thank you for watching.